Quite often we hear about ghosts and the paranormal activities. In fact, the whole world is vaguely divided into two categories. First one are those who believe in their existence, and the second one are those who deny that. We get to listen about ghosts from common people, but here we are sharing an experience of a celebrity. Yes, here we are talking about the Australian all-rounder Shane Watson. 2005 Ashes series was indeed the most exciting edition of Ashes so far. It showcases an extremely fierce contest between England and Australia. It displayed highest quality of Test cricket. Watson was aged 24 and was excited to be the part of Australian side that visited England in 2005. The 2005 tour of England did not prove good for Watson and Australia. Australia was first beaten by Bangladesh in an ODI for the first time ever in the history of cricket, and then they went on to lose the 2005 Ashes series to England. But here we'll talk about young Watson. Situated just few meters away from Durham County Club is Lumley Castle. It's 700 years old castle, famous among tourists for its rich and glorious history, which includes a story about Lady of Lumley. The Lady of Lumley was murdered by Catholic priest few centuries ago. Later, the castle was converted into a hotel. The castle has a lot of dark corridors, and its staff dresses in the medieval costumes. This enhances the medieval look of the castle. On July 22, Watson felt a presence in his room, and due to this, he decided not to sleep in his room and shared the room with his former partner Brett Lee. Watson was not the only one who complained about such things. The Australian team manager was also frightened and was complaining about such kind of things. The manager was quoted saying, "I saw the ghost. I am telling the truth." Then the team manager elaborated on what he went through. Dennett, the team manager, elaborated on the ghostly goings in the unnerving detail. "I closed the blind in my room before I went to bed, but when I was woken up at 4 a.m. by my phone, the blind was up again. I looked out of the window and saw a procession of white people walking past. It was really scary." As far as the stories go, the hotel is not just haunted by one spirit. An aristocrat from 14th century was murdered by a Catholic priest, but the most prominent story remains that of Lady of Lumley, who was also the lady of the castle. Lady Lumley was murdered by two priests after she refused to abide by the Catholic Church practices. One night, when the Australian team checked into the hotel, Watson was woken up by some paranormal activity in his room. He was staying in the room number 64. Coincidentally, this was the same room in which Lady of Lumley was first tortured and then murdered by two priests, and then her body was thrown down into the well. As per the hotel staff, Watson was looking quite exhausted by all this. He went to the hotel reception, and when he was told that there are no rooms available in the hotel, he shared the room with one of his teammates. In fact, he slept on the floor of Brett Lee's room. Earlier in 2000, West Indies team stayed in the same hotel, but three of the West Indies squad members refused to stay in the hotel, and they booked their room elsewhere. The rest of the squad members stayed in the same hotel, but later West Indies lost a match of the NatWest series against England, and also they lost another match to Zimbabwe when Zimbabwe chased down a target of 288 in an easy manner. It resulted in an exit from the NatWest series 2000. Subscribe for more similar exciting videos. Also comment on the video. Thank you.